Hello and welcome back to the Showcast from our artists and artworks from Bluthelden TTCG. Today's video is about Anthony Catillaz, but all I have is his picture. So we will start right away with his 21 artworks, 4 of them exclusive for the starter decks. That we see here, each one of them has one card from him. So we will begin with the Spirit of Mastery. We see here the rest of a human being sitting on a metal throne. We have metal change in there and there, and some ghost arms all over this place. The body himself is turning into a ghost, as we see here. The hands are glowing white. The face isn't visible anymore. Only the skin shows us that this body part is a spirit, but this not, or it will be reached there, though the spirit body will completely change into him. He wears some leather clothing, and only the top part has some kind of sharps here, or scales maybe. And on his head he has a little crown. This could be a mythical artifact that is with the other thing that will be change this character into a spirit. Next up is a Merciless Warrior, an undead character right now in the middle of Nachttime. He's wearing a very heavy armored plate there. He puts his sword to the side, so it looks like he wants to fight with his bare hands with another guy or woman or whatever opponent he looks at. We see here and here some small signs, maybe from the royalty, as he was in there before his death, but right now he will just fight merciless. Next up are the flying swords. We have 3 giant swords floating in the air maybe. We don't see the ends of the swords, but it is possible that they are floating, that this place is really high in the mountains. See here the birds are not so far away from the swords, and this warrior can't believe what he sees there on this place, or is like a guardian to this place. And the swords themselves, they are floating there for a long time. You see here all the dirt that are placed all around them. So they are not in use. They are floating there for a reason and will be charged if needed. The growing beast. We have here a grizzly bear or a black bear with some small signs that he has fight with other bears. It will grow stronger the more character you have. And we see it here, the sheep, the fangs and paws are strong. Right now he is moving to another bear maybe for a fight, and here this could be some kind of moonlight, so this is the effect that he triggered. It will grow stronger with other characters, maybe. As we see here in these cards, Anthony was the one who had the opportunity to create all 4 main sovereigns. It is a little something. So we will start with the Runion. We see here the Runion sitting on a throne, a small crown on his head, is a wise man or has a man who has lived a long life with this long beard and hair. On his fingers he have here 3 rings and there 3 rings, and he is maybe planning something in his head. In the background, this could be his advisor that moves to him. A really impressive position from him as king. Next up is the Healing Wizard, a combination of bird and human, so Valkyrie-like. A young lady casting right now some kind of magic that's projection or color is so strong that even the background or the sky is changed its colors. I believe so. Here on the back is also not really visible where we are, but this spell might be a spell to heal your sovereign. Next is the Master Alchemist of Strange, the rise character of the Alchemist of Strange. In his own apartment have created for a long time many potions. After he is now have successfully created the potion of strength to strengthen the human army. His eyes have some concerns. No, not concerns. He needs some glasses right now, so his body has hurt a little bit in the process of creating the potions, and he is older. Another character that goes old was a young blacksmith, right now a master blacksmith, after many years and long and hard days. Many white hair there, white beard. His clothing just to protect his body there. In the hands are free. He smashes his hammer right now. But here is a big mistake. You see here this is a little bit on the side, and if he is creating or smashing this sword right now, it wouldn't have this kind of ending, because the leather or wood will now be destroyed or going to burn because of the heat from the sword himself. Next is the Ring of Wisdom, the only ring that costs 3 ASP, maybe because of this side effect or printing error, I don't know. But the artwork himself, we have a white ring with many different magic symbols around them, sitting on a podest. His astral energy is flowing out, and in this area here, this and this could be the sign that it was created in Falkenheim, because in other artworks we have that this part and this part are the wings of Falkenheim. So it is really possible that this ring was created with a master blacksmith and the wizards from Falkenheim. One of them could be Catillaz, the protection mage, the apprentice, after many years involved to a mage specialized for barriers, healing and protecting. He's wearing a blue cloak around him. Maybe he's just comes from a portal or is creating a barrier. Why in his back? I don't know. So it is more likely that he comes out from this portal to cast his own barrier to protect the soldiers in front of him. Next up, King Lommeling. King is here a little bit unusually, because it is totally that you can think that this is a woman, because the alternative version that exists only 10 times on the world has the name Queen Lommeling and looks exactly the same. So it is a little bit play with the form and the looking from the king and or queen. Now we see here that is more like a dress what he wears, and this metal plate there starts at the middle of the body. Now here has 4 crown, a crown with 4 fangs, and the green dragon is protecting them with his big wings, so that this queen / king is most likely sitting on his back, and after arriving it's just go up, and the dragon will protect him as long as possible. Next up, Barabbas Ulfaran, the antagonist from Bluthelden. He feels like he is betrayed from Falkenheim because he has just studied the necromancy, and Falkenheim says that is not a human thing you should learn, so you are expelled or exiled. And this betrayal is a reason for him to fight, or to start the war. We see here he is focusing on some small spark of life or something like this. And in the back you have many skeletons or skeleton warriors that he is creating right now to fight for this betrayal. One of his main necromancers or undead characters is Baal. Nascent, the necromancer, has give up his human body to become a skeleton himself, has evolved to a strong warrior, and is even possible to create some skeleton by himself, and is fighting with them, next to them, with his magic sword there, and is willing to lead them until they all will die again. Next up, Buragawa, a big flying demon. Right now, maybe these are all big dark clouds, or we have a full moon striking down. The demon himself is big. We see here a long tail, really big wings, and some small fingers there. He have kind of horns, and on his back there is sitting someone. So he is not striking low, no, he has someone on his back and strikes fast, as we see with this long and strong wings. Next up is a demonic fire. As you can see, this is the artwork for the first playmat. We have here a big face of a dragon is reaching from the smoke after he had burned many things here, or is burning this man in the fight afterwards. But right now he's looking at you with his dangerous clear eyes, as he wants to talk to you and says, "What do you want? You shouldn't be here." Next is the Demon Pact Maker. This is a Rise character from the Demon Samurai, but here was left out the right symbol. But in the artwork we see that the Demon Summoner himself has used his magic book, his necromantic or demon book, many years to create demons, to cast demons, to get them in this world, and he has paid with the price of his own life force to create more and more demon. He's wearing his black robe, not the blue one, this time a black one. Maybe because that it's fit more or better in his environment. Next is the outcast from Falkenheim. So that was a human that lives in Falkenheim and was exiled because of unknown reasons. We see here he has a big sword and is wearing a black metal plate and have some red robe. So it is possible that this human was, before he was exiled and golden paladin of light, because this and this looks like the same. The main changes is the color of his armory and the new helmet. But it could be possible that this is a paladin that is converted to the black side, maybe because of poison or maybe of something else. Next up is the undead priest. Undead is definitive the right word. We see it on his face, no nose, the teeth are looking around. He's wearing leather clothing and some wool clothing and is casting a spell there. It looks like a burning spell or a poison spell. What is a little unusual is that he is standing in front of a city or a city wall, but where this is, it is completely unknown. You can't tell it. It is, or this is just a building or a wall. Next up is the vampire soldier moving in a blood moon on the dark land. The trees there shows us that they are dead. He is carrying a weapon that doesn't look right. This could be a sword, and then this. If it's a staff, then why this thing there? For a sword it's too long, or it's also wrong. So the weapon is not right in my eyes. The person himself looks like they're like an elf because of the ears here, but this could also be just in our eyes, because when we look closer we see that this part here could also be a mask. It is really here and there, really unclear, but this could be a mask. He is wearing breastplate of metal, have some horns around him, and this could be or was maybe a soldier of Falkenheim, because we have here on his breastplate, this is the head from an eagle, and there are the wings. In other artworks we see something like this as a weapon or the symbol of Falkenheim. So it is possible that this person here was revived from a vampire and turned into this kind of creature. Next up, Catillaz, the Shaman King, the Orange Sovereign. We see here he's running through his big jungle, wearing his spear. His connection to the shaman world or to the spirit world is there. the eyes are red. He don't need much protection, just around his heart. We see here everything is free, just the heart part, and here the hip and the start from the legs. Everything else is free. So he fights mostly with his bare hands, or is smashing the spear, runs through the jungle and comes from every kind of angle you don't know. The last card from Anthony is the Forge. It's one of the basic resources. We have here a big sledgehammer, the Forge himself, the fire is burning strong. We have some small kinds of weapons or metal scraps flying around. It is just a way that this could be a normal forge from any kind of smith who's working right now. So that was everything from Anthony. This time I'm truly sorry, but there's no giveaway. But I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see us in the next video.